This is how I make R&B loops with Bryson Tiller. Let's get right to it.
So the start that I use to make my Bryson Tiller type joints is to make my joints with one shots. So you can see all these one shots that I use on my keys, my pads, my little synths, my basses. I use from the Elemental R&B kit from xave. So shout out xave. That's my little side. So I made this joint in G sharp minor too. So I'm gonna play this joint for y'all. Right now, let's get into the sounds and how I made this joint. So first, I'm gonna show you the sound that I use for my main piano. It's the alt key from this kit. Yeah, alt key one shot. It's pretty dope. Pretty dope. But yeah. And so basically, for this progression, I had a little 1 6 5 6 chord progression. It's pretty dope to make this right here. I inverted these notes. It's like the top note on my 1 chord, and then the root note on my last chord right here. Yeah. Note on my last chord. Inverted those to make it a little more closer together. To make it it's just more pleasant for the ear to hear. But yeah, here, let's invert these for y'all. So basically, it's this relation between these minor and major chords that it just sounds so dope. Like the minor into the major specifically, kind of like major sounds super, I don't know, more elegant, more not as dark. So it kind of like releases tension when it goes from minor to a major. But I made all these chords 9 chords except for this chord right here. My little, what is this, my little 5 chord? Yeah. And like always, man, with my chords, I had all my chords except for the notes and I strummed it. So as you can see, I'll zoom in right here. I love making it a little more humanized when I strum these things. And then with the velocities, I kind of randomize the velocities. So to strum it, I just do like Alt A and Alt S. Oh, Alt A except for these little notes right here. And then Alt S. And then you just like mess with the timing and like strum it. I already did it, so it won't affect it, but yeah. No, the velocities, just do like Alt A and Alt R, and then boom, the velocities. That again, make it a little more human like. But yeah, that's really the whole progression, man. Just 1 6 5 6, the 9 chords, inverted some, made this 7th, sound better. Yeah, little transition notes. And for my little pad, I got 2 pads in this joint. So for my first pad, let's see, that's a little Life is Great pad. From xave, same old Elemental R&B kit. Let's see what I did. So for this one, I took out the transition notes that were right here. Took out the bass notes to make it just a little less full. And then right here is it's usually the 5th, but I just call it the 3rd note down. Because right here, it's not gonna be the 5th, it's gonna be the 3rd in this chord right here. But yeah, I just do like the 3rd note down. Yeah, I inverted this chord right here, boom. Inverted the 3rd one down, boom. For this pad, that's really all I did, make it a little more bare and just change the chord voicings. So and for this one, I believe this is a bedroom synth one shot, boom, from same old xave's kit. For this one, yeah, so this is what I like to do, man. I like to do 2 different pads, same exact chords as my last pad, except for the one that I inverted up is gonna be the 2nd one for the top. Boom, pretty cool, man. Just like different chord voices for different sounds. Just add some variation, make it not as monotonistic. It's a big word, but yeah. And then here's my bass, man. My bass, little one shot. I love one shots. The guide bass from xave same old Elemental R&B kit. So cool, man. So I think it was just the root notes, yeah. And this is how they were before, I believe, when I inverted them in the main piano. Oh yeah, they were. They inverted these. Okay, they inverted these. So the root notes in these chords, like right here, it wasn't the same as this, so I took these root notes, boom, right here, and then added a little transition notes. Let's see if I can zoom in. A couple of transition notes like right here. Spice it up. See what's that. Cool. And then yeah, just to show y'all before we get into the effects, the vocals. I got one regular main vocal. And I just pitched it up for the next section. Kind of filtered it a little more. And I got a little drowned out vocal. So before we get into the effects, I'm gonna show y'all did a little bit of the arrangement. I did also make a little muzzled piano, so I'll compare the two. This is my main piano. Then for the couple more sections, I add a little muzzled piano just to add some variation. Fucking cool. Played both pads. 4 out of the 5 sections, just kept it simple. And then the very last section, I didn't play a pad. So played a bass in one of the muzzled parts, one of the regular piano part. No, yeah, just the muzzled, one muzzled part, and then one I took out the main piano where I played the bass, and then I just add a spot where it's just the main piano and the bass. So a little variation with the bass. Only added a part loop in the second and third section. Boom, because why not? Then I like to add chimes at the beginning of all my 8-bar loops, and then I like to add a little ear candy transition at the end of all my 8 bars, just to add some variation, you know. And this is a little airport ambiance. I doubt you can hear it, but yeah, the airport ambiance is very bad. But yeah, let's get into the mixing now. I'll bring this little channel rack over. Boom. Cool, man. So for my piano, it's really nothing crazy. It's just my little, just a simple EQ. Taking out the lows at 100 hertz, tucking the mids at 200, and pushing a little bit of the highs. My main piano. Valhalla Vintage Verb, I got it at 20% mix. Nothing crazy. And yeah, I'm panning that piano to the left, 25%, because I pan my pad 25% to the right. I have a separation. I also have it stereo separated 25%. So, and then for the pad itself, it actually has the same effects as my piano, except again, it's just panning to the right. But yeah, same stereo separation too, same effects. There's my filter piano. Got that same EQ as the other piano. Same old cuts. You know, taking out lows, taking out low mids, and then boosting some highs. Then I got my Decimort. And Decimort, I use the MPC 60 preset. Then I always gotta turn that images filter on. Then I have a little cut at, I believe it's 1700 hertz, so it's cutting a lot. Like a downsampler, just takes out all the frequencies above this little thing right here. So beautiful sounding, under Drake, or Drake underwater type sound. Sorry, not under Drake. Beautiful though. And I just got this EQ to help adjust the volume, which is cool. 2 thumbs up. Can't complain. Yeah, Free to Reverb 2 with a mix of 25%, the wet mouth 25%. Because I found I use Valhalla Vintage Verb on my original piano, and for some reason, if I double it back and add another one on top of this one, when I bounced out the old one to audio, it just trips out. So I gotta use the Free to Reverb on that one. And then yeah, pan that joint to the left, 25%, same as the other piano, and then I got that joint 25% stereo separated. So my bass is kind of thugging. I got a very, I don't know, EQ doesn't really do anything. It's like a 20 hertz cut. Rolled off some of the highs with a low pass, then I tucked the low mids on my bass. Nothing too crazy. And this joint is not panned at all, and it's fully in mono. We don't want a spacious bass, so for the fun part, my vocals, man, let's do it. My EQ. Cool, bro. So in my vocal, my main vocal EQ, this one just taking out the lows, tucking the low mids, and boosting some of the highs. My RC20, man, I got this little magnitude transition 2 preset. It's very cool. It's kind of a muzzler, kind of not. It just, I don't know, makes it a little warped, makes it a little muzzled. But for this one, I have it on a 25% mix in my channel rack, so not nearly like the whole way. I'll show you guys right here. Got Valhalla Vintage Verb on with 25% mix for the main vocal. And I have my stereo waves H delay. This one's set at half bar, ping pong mode turned on. Very cool. And then, yeah. Oh, I have this at a 50% mix in my channel rack. So it's not all the way on my main vocal. And this one is 25% stereo separated. So, bam. So I bounce that vocal to audio. And then what I do with that audio is I pitch it up. So for my pitched up vocal, the second one that I showed you guys has the same EQ cut actually. And it just has Decimort with the MPC 60 preset, same one. But this one just has a cut at, unlike the filter piano, this one has a cut at 11,000 hertz. But yeah, just cutting out some of the highs. Makes it like really muzzled. Sounds beautiful. And a 20% mix on Valhalla Vintage Verb. So we're adding reverb on top of reverb with the vocals. And that one is 25% mixed. I mean 25% separated as well, sorry. And then for the drowned out vocal, we have the same EQ, but it's cutting a little more of the lows and a little more of the low mids. Still boosting some highs. And then got another Decimort So this one is affecting the original vocal. So it's not affecting the high pitch vocal. I bounced out the original and then made 2 copies of it. So it's just the original vocal. So that's why we kind of got to do more with these effects. So this decimort, cutting out, what is this? Somewhere around 3600 hertz, you know? Yeah, 3600 hertz. About hollow vintage verb, got a 30% mix on that joint. You got same waves, H delay. So this one is 100% in the mixer rack. Same half bar, ping pong mode turned on. I'll show y'all. Yeah, 100% mix in the channel rack. Very cool. Then we got shaper box on, man. Shaper box is pretty clutch. I like it. That adds like a little pulsing sound. Yeah, it just helps it drown it out. So I have this volume preset. On the volume preset, I put the side chain on with the side chain 1 preset set at a half bar. That's what I do. It's really cool, man. I'll show y'all again how it sounds. It sounds like it's pulsating. You know, you can do a million things with shaper box, man, but it's pretty cool. I like that. So I want to show you guys the main beat loop. Sorry, I'll show y'all the main loop now. Just so you see what we created. Oh, it's out the way. So yeah, that's how we make the Bryson Taylor joints, man.
Appreciate y'all rocking me in this video. If you like what you saw in this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Be sure to hit that Discord link too. I'd love to have y'all in the Discord. And I will see you on the next video. Much love.